Hello, good morning. My name is Gitansh and the company we have chosen is Christian Dior and want to enter the chosen product in Bulgaria. Here is the list of my group mates. This presentation consists of two parts. First is the analysis, which includes company situation, product to expand, strategy action to a new market base by doing SWOT analysis, the level of internationalization of Christian Dior. The second part consists of the markets to expand the product. Now I'll be explaining the part 1. Part first consists of the internal and external environment of Christian Dior, in which it includes the business model. The group of Christian Dior, LVMH, which is also known as Louis Vuitton, was dependent on keeping brand image stable in the minds of consumer and became paramount in each new strategy. The next is the corporation strategy. The first product, Christian Dior, has just women's wear, but they have been able to diversify other products. Product strategy. The product we are focusing on is the perfume, and the specific product we are focusing on is Miss Dior. The perfume Christian Dior fashion shop was established in 1947. The same year, Christian Dior founded the perfumes Christian Dior. He launched a new one and called it Miss Dior Perfume, the which we are focusing it on. The external environment consists of the global readiness. Christian Dior practices brand management, which makes it possible for firms producing luxury items to communicate with global consumers and add value to their goods. Now, I would like to tell about the product to expand to new market. As I have said, that product we have chosen is Miss Dior, and the target is for the young woman. And the potential new market are the countries which have high population and high price level and spending. The next will be explained by my other groupmate Hanif.
My name is Hanif Ahmad. I am going to present strategy action to new market based on SWOT analysis. Strategy action for SWOT analysis. Christian Dior can attempt to deter counterfeiting through a customer education program that makes both the reseller and final consumer aware that they are purchasing counterfeits, as well as publicizing the dangers and social costs connected with counterfeiting. One of the opportunity Christian Dior is the improvement of technology which can help increase the profit of perfume by using online retailing, which has proven to be very effective. The availability of high quality employees who can help in tracking down of fake imitation of product. Also LVMH as a strategy of sustainability where a number of projects are being improved by supplying rare resources that are vital for product manufacturing for the perfume and cosmetics. The level of internationalization of Christian Dior. International competitor. Major international competitors include Burberry, Giga, and Chanel. International experience. They have been doing business international for more than 5 years. International structure. They have within sales and marketing team, international division, separate import-export department, international logistics team, international global structure by product and global structure by function.
Mia and myself will be looking at new markets for Miss Dior to expand. And we decided to use the micro criteria to determine this top 5 new markets for Miss Dior to expand to using the income, using one of the criteria which is income per capita. We decided to use income per capita because Miss Dior is a luxurious brand and it involves consumers with higher income. After streamlining this to 5 countries, we decided to pick 2 top new markets for videos to expand to by using criteria like tariff, government stability, legislative process, transportation system, communication system. And after doing that, we're able to get our 2 top ranked countries as Bulgaria and Zambia. Before moving to a new market, we have to be able to get the contact information in that target market. And after you're looking at the average score table, we could see that Zambia has a higher average score than that of Bulgaria, which means that which means that we'll be able to get more information about more contact information about Zambia market than that of Bulgaria. But we also have to look at the demand, and I can't conclude on picking Zambia as the perfect market. We also have to look at demand analysis and competitive analysis. And for us to determine the demand analysis, we have to estimate the total market potential, which is calculated as number of potential consumers multiplied by a frequency of purchase on an annual basis, multiplied by selling price of that product. And we also have to estimate the company's sales potential, which is calculated as total market potential multiplied by the desired market shares. And after calculating both, you could see that Bulgari has a higher value. But we also can't conclude using the demand analysis only. We also have to look at the competitive analysis. And if we take a look at the competitive analysis, we decided to pick 2 key competitors for each target market. And for Bulgari, we have Channels and Gucci. And for Zambia, we have Amit and Burberry. And if you take a look at, if you decide to use the distribution e-commerce to be able to analyze this competitive market. For Zambia, online shopping scenario in Zambia is restricted to just only local companies, which means that these 2 competitors have to make partnership with the local companies before their products can be sold online. But for Bulgari, we could see that all they need to do is they need to use different online purchasing platforms such as Amazon to sell their product. They don't need to go in line. They don't need to be in partnership with local competitors. And if you take a look at those, the average score, we see that of Bulgari is higher than that of Zambia. And lastly, we will look at the country entry conditions and the financial and market entry conditions. For the country entry conditions, we looked at import regulation, foreign direct investment regulations, and for the financial and market entry condition, we decided to look at tax rates, foreign exchange rate performance, labor issues, market channel conditions, and legal environment. And after doing this, we could see that Bulgari has a very high score, total score, which means that the best target market for Christian Dior is Bulgari. I will leave Mia to talk about the entry mode for Christian Dior to Bulgari. Thank you.
This is Yan Huang. My parts about entry models for Christian to Bulgaria. Based on Christian Dior global ratings, we choose products meet their fulfillment. It is the same users, female high-income luxury, and also products the same conditions in different country, the same conditions in foreign country. Also, these aspects order and cost of domestic scale. Another information we can get from statistics. Luxury goods sales channels emerge from offline, and also in the US, almost retail channels is from big boss. And the competitor Burberry, it is almost revenue distributions is from retail. Christian Dior itself also is only a little bit, only $147 million from e-commerce. The rest revenues is almost from retail. So from this side, we can find maybe the entry models for Christian to Bulgaria is based on almost an offline retail. We also analyzed Bulgaria's market condition. Bulgaria customers' shopping behaviors are mixed offline. Foreign companies are allowed up to 80 equity ownerships in Bulgaria. And foreign companies are also allowed to establish their own retail stores in Bulgaria. We also use other criteria to analyze, and eventually we get this table. We can get these results. That the main three channels for Christian to entries Bulgaria is on open their own retail stores, direct export and foreign-based sales brand. All stars is mid-sales, and Christians have high international level and brand image stage and high innovations. With the potential markets maybe have big population from big female population, high price levels, and customer spend. We, based on countries level analysis, identify top 5 new market. Based on the accessibilities analysis to find 2 new markets, Bulgaria and Zambia, and based on analysis of these 2 countries' market condition, we find that possible best new market is Bulgaria for Christian to entry and to do the business to sales meets the offer film. Entry modules are most on retail stores, direct export, and foreign basis brand. Our recommendations for Christian to entry Bulgaria is that we can enter Bulgaria through these 3 channels, because it can have Christian to entry new market easy, and also it can target the company completely. They also have this organization to maintain its own strong power and also improve its brand population very well. Also, the mix the offer films is very high favorable for Christian to do business and Bulgaria, because they could have Christian to improve its own country successful in the for films product line. And also we can tell Christians have very successful experience and the others international market. So we can expect it also was success in Bulgaria. Thank you. This is our topics, all studies for Christians entries, Bulgaria. This is reference we use in this study. Thank you.